Hi guys, Mr. John again. I'm gonna show you today how to make another paper toy. We're gonna make paper ninja stars. It's another thing I used to do when I was a kid to occupy my time. But all you'll need for this one is a pair of scissors, 2 pieces of paper, and a pencil if you want, just to make your life a little easier. So again, like I said, you need 2 pieces of paper, but they both need to be put into squares. They need to be cut into squares. So it's really simple. All you need to take is your regular size piece of 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, fold it in half, or fold one corner all the way down one edge. And once you do that, all you need to do is cut that rectangle off, and then you'll have a perfect square. I already did that for both of my pieces of paper just to save us a little time. So once you have your 2 squares, you want to fold them in half. So whatever you do, for the most part, whatever you do to one piece of paper, you're gonna have to do to the other. So we're gonna fold this one in half, and then we're gonna fold it in half one more time. Again, make sure your creases are nice and tight. It'll make it just a lot much easier for you down the road. So again, same thing as this piece of paper. Fold it in half. Make sure your edge is all lined up. And then fold it in half again. All right, so this is what our 2 pieces of paper look like. Once you have them folded like this, you're gonna fold each of them in half lengthwise. And this is just to give us a midpoint, a midline. Okay, so go ahead and open that back up. Do the same thing with this one, fold it in half lengthwise. Okay, now this is a really important step. So what we're doing here is we're using this midline, and we're going to fold the top down along that midline. Okay, now the reason this is important is because for your other piece of paper, you want to make sure you do it the opposite way. So for me, I folded to my right for this one. I'm going to fold to my left for the other piece of paper. Don't mind my cat. All right, so it'll look like this. Come on. Okay. Sorry about him. And once we have them just like this, we have to fold in the opposite direction along that midline as well. So same thing, we're gonna fold up. Looks like this, and same thing with the other piece. All right, so our 2 pieces of paper look like this right now. All right, so once we have our piece of paper just like this, we want to flip them over so we have the side that is completely flat and we don't have this middle crease. And we are going to fold these top squares down along our top crease here. So just like this. Once folded, it'll look like this on one side and like this on the other. Okay, so like I said, whatever we do to one piece, we're doing to the other. So we're taking our even side with no crease, and we're folding down. All right, that's what we look like here. All right, so both of our pieces of paper look just like this. We almost have our ninja star assembled. So what you have to do at this point is put them on top of each other. You have to line them up. So you want to make sure like sides are facing each other. So the side that's completely flat here should match along the side that's completely flat here. And just lay them on top of each other, just like this. Okay? Once you have them laid down, you need to fold in. So these folds can get a little tricky, so I'll try to take them slow. So you'll take this first top triangle here, and you want to fold it all the way down and tuck it into the piece of paper you have on top, okay? So we're going to fold it all the way down along this crease, and we're going to tuck it in just like that. Now we have to do the same thing with the other one. On the other side, we're folding along this line, and we're tucking it in to the flap. Okay, so this is what it looks like from this side. And we gotta flip it over and do the exact same thing. So we're folding in along this midline, and then we're tucking into the pocket that we've created. Tucking that in, folding all the way across, meeting those edges, okay? And same thing here, we're folding, and this is the toughest one because it's the smallest pocket now, since you've made 3 folds already. So you might have to hold it open a little bit, stick just the tip of the triangle in first, and then fold yourself down. And you may have to work with it a little bit just to get the paper folded and creased and pushed in and locked in together correctly. But once you finagle the paper into its little pocket, you're left with a paper ninja star. And like I did with mine, you can color it. Again, in my last video, I said you could put flames on things. I still strongly suggest that. I just think it looks cool. But yeah, so these are your paper ninja stars. They're pretty easy to create and don't take too long. And they grow really well and they're a lot of fun. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks guys.